Alright, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Attack on Titan.
Episode 8.
Episode 8. The Hunters.
Yeah. Or the Jaegers.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But guys, this is crazy. Attack on Titan has reached new heights, new levels of ridiculousness, and we just had the mother of all cliffhangers last episode. It was disgusting how abrupt that cliffhanger was. So we've got the Colossal Titan.
Yes.
Freaking falling down on Eren, an Armor Titan.
Yeah.
I don't see any way this is going to end well. So I'm guessing the Hunters is basically, okay, things got screwed up, and now we have to hunt down the Colossal and Armored Titan. And yeah.
That's an idea.
Or it could be something in the Jaeger's backstory. That'd be kind of cool too.
Yeah.
But I have no idea what's going to happen this episode. I feel like I'm just along for the ride now, and there's no turning back. And just to clarify, I know a lot of people don't read the description for some reason in these episodes, but he has read the manga. I have not read the manga. Okay? Just to clear that up.
Yeah.
A lot of people were like, you guys read the manga. Like, yes, he's read the manga.
Anyways.
Okay.
Let's get into this episode.
Oh, I'm not ready. No. Yeah, that hurt.
Yeah.
Squish. Oh, she's already burned on her face. Jeez. Oh, yep. This is not good. So has he got him? Okay, he's got Ymir. Yeah. And he just... Yep. He just jumps on his back. Alright, let's leave. Peace out.
Yep.
The Hunters become the hunted. Oh, regular Titans now. Oh, trust. Okay, cool. There was a hole here a minute ago. I swear, guys. Reginald told me about it. Pixis. Passed out drunk on the wall. He's dreaming of a hot female Titan.
Yep.
No.
Next best thing to getting eaten by a female Titan. Right. Or like, how about I fight some Titans and you guys watch? Yeah.
Piss your pants. Yeah. It's a decent group. Information takes a bit of time to get around. Yep.
Yeah. It's traveling on horseback.
Sasha.
She's just drinking the water, not bothering to deliver the message.
Right. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good call, Erwin.
調査兵団は超大型巨人鎧の巨人と交戦。我々がその戦いに加わった後、すぐに決着が。
That sounds way more ominous than it
Yeah.
actually was. Okay. What happened there? Triggered. Oh, okay.
それで取り返しに一人で止めたんだけど。
アルミンチの3日分のパンだぞ。
嘘だろ、あれっぽっちで。よせよ、かわいそうじゃねえか。ゲロでよければ返してやるよ。
Aaron's gonna beat this guy. Oh, jeez. Starting with the headbutt. Oh, and
Yeah, yeah,
Hannes,
yeah.
yep. Yeah.
ガキがじゃれ合ってるだけじゃねえか。大丈夫だよ。多分もうすぐ俺たちより頼りになる。
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. He knows. He knows. That gorilla testosterone.
Yeah, exactly.
エレン、早く帰って巻き割りしないとまたおばさんに怒られる。
こいつ、
Oh my god.
このミカサに
I love how little they are. They're cheering them on.
何しやがる。さっさと止めろって言ってんだよ、この無駄飯ぐらい。
Oh my god.
もういっぺん言ってみろ。
うわ、言ってやる。税金泥棒。
よせよせ、本当のこと言われる。
Oh.
ローテーションにしとくりゃ欲しいパンチだな。
Jeez. What the heck?
もういい、逃げるぞ。待ってなさい。待てよ。
あのことはもういいんだ。ありがとう。エレン、私たちも帰った方がいい。
お前ら先帰ってろ。ほら待ちなさい。
But now we know why those three bullies were so scared
Right.
of Mikasa.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
She gets to see Aaron
Yep,
run off,
yep,
and now
uh-huh.
she's gonna wake up, and
Yeah.
he's gonna be gone, and
Yeah.
yeah.
ミカサ。アルミン、
Yeah.
エレンはどこ？ミカサ、落ち着いて。動くんじゃない。まだ怪我の度合いがわからないだろう。鎧の巨人に負けた。
No, he lost to the colossal
Yeah,
titan
yeah, exactly.
falling on his head.
誰かその後を追っているの？
No.
いいよ。どうして？馬をあちら側に運べないからだ。
Oh. Yeah.
エレンを取り戻すには馬をあちら側に移すリフトがここに来るのを待つしかない。ミカサはそれに備えてくれ。ハンジ分隊長や他の上官が重傷で動けないでいる。小規模でも索敵陣形を作るには一人でも多くの人手が必要なんだ。
Mm-hmm.
手だれは特に。
Levi. Oh, yeah.
アルミン、なんでエレンはいつも私たちから遠くに行くんだろう。そういえばそうだね。エレンは昔 人で突っ走っていくんだ。僕らを置いて。きっとそういう星の下に生まれついたんだよ。エレンは。私はただそばにいるだけでいいのに。
ガキの起こす面倒な世話をするのは昔からお前らの役目だ。サレンってやつだよ。お前ら時代とか状況が変わってんの。やってることはガキンチョの頃のままだぜ。だろ？
町のガキ大将と巨人とじゃ背の高さが違いすぎるよ。
Yeah, but they approach it generally the same way.
Yeah.
Bryce, you know, they're good at fighting. I appreciate that they keep referencing that.
Yeah.
Right. It's your guys' job to keep saving. Mm-hmm.
エレンに言わせりゃそんなもんはまやかしの平和だったのかもしれんが、やっぱり俺は役立たずの飲んだくれ兵士で十分だったよ。
What is this development for Hannes? This is This is great.
どんだけ時間がかかってもな。俺も行くぞ。お前ら3人が揃ってねえと俺の日常は戻らないからな。
The good old days. I don't think those are ever coming back, though. That's the point of this show.
But you still have to keep fighting for it.
I think it gives them hope more than anything because they were really close to going into a little bit of despair.
Yep.
Mikasa eventually.
Yes! Mr. Eyebrows himself.
Yes! The power of his eyebrows will save Eren!
And they brought, did you catch that? They brought the military police along too.
Oh, okay.
So they actually are gonna get to see Titans. But also everyone has very strong motivations too, you know?
Right. Why? They want to know why they did it.
Exactly. It's not just like stop the female Titan or whatever, or get Eren back, you know?
Oh my gosh.
ここに小規模だが巨大樹の森がある。そこを目指すべきだ。まあ鎧の巨人の足跡は隠しようがないと思うけど。
Right.
多分彼らはここに向かいたいだろう。
So saying you could save time by just going there instead of just tracking the
巨人
footsteps?
化の力があっても壁外じゃ他の巨人の脅威にさらされるようだし。
Oh.
戦った後だからエレンほどじゃなくてもえらく消耗してるんじゃないか。
I never thought about that.
兄も寝込んでいたらしいよ。
That seems like a bit of a stretch,
彼ら
though.
の目的地をウォールマリアの向こう側だと仮定しよう。
Aren't they on the same side, though?
その長大な距離を渡り進む体力が残ってないものと仮定してみよう。どこか巨人の手の届かないところで休みたいと思うんじゃないか。巨人が動かなくなる夜まで。
That's good logic, though, Hanji. Oh, 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 those are trees.
And that's theme.
That's Eren. Yo! Yo, he doesn't have any arms! Holy crap! Oh, hi, Ymir. He's regenerating too. Hand and a foot. Oh. Oh my gosh! I can't wait for them to just have it out. Like, really get to learn more about them. Oh my gosh. Wait. Oh. Okay. Yeah. You seem extra excited. So you need to like calm down if you like are thinking about things that are coming up.
No, so okay, so here's the thing. Attack on Titan is such an intense show. I love it when they have the quiet moments.
This didn't feel quiet. This felt like it was a lull. It was like we were still humming from the previous stuff. So we're all just traumatized from it. And it's not a quiet moment. It's more like a... it's about to build up again and then go back up into the crazy areas again. I like that they randomly decided to have Hannes be a main character in this episode.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him really at all.
Right, because he's been in different places, yeah.
No, I mean, like, at all being a focal point within the episode.
Sure,
like,
yeah.
Even in season 1, he was just kind of a guy that would crack jokes or give a little exposition or,
or just
kind of be a counterpoint to Aaron's, you know.
Right, just see them and be like, oh, whoa, they're in the military now and stuff
like
that.
Right, but the longest conversation we had with Hannes was in the very first episode.
Right.
Other than what happened here.
Mm-hmm. And that little flashback, like...
Yeah, I think it was good. I think what it really showed was that this dynamic is what's essential to the main three characters of Eren, Mikasa, and Armin. In that Eren is going to always be charging headfirst into danger out of his core motivation to basically combat, not like injustice, but like...
But kind of.
But... in a sense, I would say wrongdoing, or maybe even like oppressive external forces.
Yeah,
it's a very shonen-y type thing,
but with a bit more angst.
But with a little more angst and a lot more just kind of frustration in general.
Yeah,
I wonder if like now that we've known since season 1 that he's a Titan and stuff, but if general his rage, his general like kind of moodiness is something that comes from, you know. I mean, I know he got the syringe thing, you know, after all this, but I always wonder, like, when that syringe scene actually happened, because it doesn't make any sense in the continuity of things, like when the key is there, when it's not there. But anyways, I love that it's about Mikasa and Armin being the ones that are constantly having to pull him out of the jaws of death, so to speak.
Yep.
If it's just bullies or Titans, it really makes no difference. It's that Eren is going to see the problem and attack it.
Right.
And Mikasa has a really strong connection to Eren because of their history together, but that means that she's often going to be saving him.
Right.
And I love that there's that real love in there. It's sacrificial, and that she'll gladly give her life to protect Eren. But it's not in the sense that it's so one-sided that, you know, that it's dysfunctional in some way. But to in a sense, Eren needs to appreciate more
the people
here and
around
there
him.
the people around him.
Right.
And
the present, not the future.
Yeah, because this instance right here, we got taken by the colossal and armored Titan, is not something where that was his choice to separate himself from them.
Correct. Yes.
It was outside of his control completely.
Yep.
But I could see them having another sweet moment if they do get Eren back, and they can kind of have a little essence of the good old days. But the good old days aren't ever going to come back.
Right.
I like that Hannes was basically there to show that the good old days can have, like, we can have moments of nostalgia about them, but they're never really going to come back. But, you know, now that I think about it, Hannes being in the episode gives me those same kind of death signals again. Like, you know, he's a side character that's randomly getting all this little bits of development. Well, I don't think he's actually going to die. But it's the stereotypical
like, force
thing
it in.
again.
I don't know.
They kind of forced it in. Like
I don't know. It felt pretty natural to me.
Okay, it felt natural to me too, but I feel like...
But yeah, I know what you mean. You know, the whole Maze Hughes thing and...
Like,
and
I feel like no one dying in the
that.
fight here is weird for Attack on Titan. I mean, no named characters. I half expected, like, Connie to get smashed or something. Like,
oh, gotcha. Yeah.
When they were fighting. He's dead.
Yep.
We just killed someone. Like, that kind of randomness that's
right.
Really brutal.
Sure. It would.
Which means I feel like we're getting the deaths postponed for a few more episodes. Because technically... we have another kind of Annie-Titan convergence happening. We have them going to a forest.
Sure,
where there's
that's a good catch, yeah.
Erwin is coming with the group with Levi and the equipment and stuff, and Eren is involved in some way, but instead of Eren being the bait, Eren is who they're chasing. It's kind of like a similarity to season 1's second arc, but
so if you look closely,
okay,
Levi was not actually with Erwin
when they came to the wall. Levi wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
And this is not like some super manga knowledge. Like,
no.
You serious? Like, Levi did not go. Okay, because he's hurt?
I think so.
What the heck? That's stupid. I don't care if he's hurt. Like, he is
could probably
a
kill more
god at
Titans.
killing Titans. He could kill the chump Titans then.
He doesn't need both legs when he's flying around.
Right! I mean, okay, to be fair, they can't just send everyone out and have them, lose on a mission. Like, say things go really bad in this mission again. Like, say Hanji dies. And, like...
That would suck.
Like, let's say, like, all the scouting regiment and military police die, and, like, a couple main characters, and, like...
Forth, yeah.
Yeah, like, like, one of the Titans dies, like, Emir or Reiner or Bertolt, and then, like, everyone else just kind of barely gets away. And then, like, Levi's had to be here because he was safe from the death thing. So that's another thing. If Levi's not there, I know people are going to die, like, drop like flies at this fight, because Levi being there makes it so that they don't have someone who can just save everything.
Right,
Like,
it makes it so they kind of have plot armor if Levi's there.
right, if Levi's there,
Yeah.
they can't really lose because Levi's
Can't
thing,
lose, yeah.
he's tough in this
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Levi is tough. He doesn't get put into fights where he's going to lose because he's Levi, so he can keep his cool image.
Right.
So that leaves me really worried for the upcoming fight because, yeah, they just have Mikasa then. And they have, Eren as a Titan, but they first have to get Eren. So,
Right.
And I don't even know how they're going to fight off the armored Titan without Eren being in his Titan form.
Erwin will flap his eyebrows.
Erwin's eyebrows do have some incredible powers, people. If you haven't
do.
heard about this, it's quite something. Erwin's
rather
eyebrows
astonishing.
single-handedly have saved humanity like dozens of times.
In fact, they carry the weight of humanity right on top of them.
Okay, but serious talk, I really loved the moment when Mikasa put her scarf back on.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And
Yep.
I could feel the tears welling up. They weren't like
Yeah.
going to, burst forth or anything, but I could feel what she was going through in that essence. I've had experiences where people leave in circumstances that are completely outside of your control. And it's like you're constantly being torn away from someone that you want to be close to. And that is just the most gut-wrenching, painful thing.
Yeah.
So I love that they had that in there. Some people, I think, might think it's a little bit cheesy. Like she's just fawning after Eren.
Mm-hmm.
I have really no words for people that say that, because that scene really needed to happen.
Yep.
It really needed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
If it didn't happen, I feel like this episode might have felt a little bit
Stale.
That's
Yeah.
the exact...
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. That was
Yeah.
so good. So Han is coming in and encouraging them and giving them hope about the good old days and about what their dynamic is all about was really important. And then them fiercely eating the food to be like, yeah, I'm just going to take life and just bite a chunk out of it. We're gonna take this and win this thing. I love that. In the beginning, though, we go all the way back. Colossal Titan falls, smashes. He kind of explodes in a way and causes up a lot of smoke, like Eren did when he was having the cannons pointed at him, and he formed that pseudo Titan body. It actually kind of looked like the Colossal Titan, just smaller. Just kind of flesh and bones. No real
Right, probably because
skin.
it didn't have the skin.
Sorry, yeah, no flesh, just muscles and bones. But so Eren and Reiner were, okay at the end of it. But when he bit Eren out of the nape, give me that neck, kind of thing. Did he just tear Eren apart, like it didn't seem like he cared to check whether or not he like bit off all of Eren, you know?
Well, Eren didn't have his arms
in the preview thing for the next one. So with this next episode, I really want a heated discussion episode. Like I can tell we're gonna get it, but I want them to spend like half the episode on it. I want them to be yelling and frothing and spitting at each other. They're
all that
just
very
so
loud
angry.
voice stuff that Attack on
Because
Titan does so
Ymir
well.
and Bertold are the quiet ones, and they're
Right.
basically going to observe. But I would also like them to have moments where they interject with raw emotion, because we don't see that
Right.
that much.
And
so
this would be exactly the time for it to
it'd
happen.
be the perfect time for it to happen. So Eren and Reiner are just going back and forth at it. We'll find out maybe a little bit more of why Ymir doesn't seem to be with them, but also doesn't seem to be with anyone.
Right.
Like Ymir's
Just sort of
story
on
seems
her
a
own
little
side.
bit, seems a little bit too mysterious. And I also want to know, why the heck does she know how to read some stupid,
stupid, really
can
old
of food
language or whatever? Yeah.
Like someone was saying, it's possible Reiner can read it, and he's just surprised that she can read it.
Sure, and he was like,
And he was
using
just
that as a test,
Right.
right?
But he
trying
was
to
just,
keep his cover.
right. But he was just saying, like, he's so deep undercover, he's not going to read something that other people won't know.
Sure.
But Ymir slipped up. I don't think it's that thing. I think Reiner was genuinely surprised that anyone knew how to read that. But that kind of mystery, I feel like, is something that's really key. Like, Attack on Titan likes to seed plot lines and storylines really early, and we're now seeing this doubly so with Reiner and Bertolt being the colossal number Titan. They were telling us that in episode 2.
Right.
Episode 2 of season 1. That's how early they were telling us. So, that being said, we want to be looking for plotline potential things seeded early on in this season.
Yeah.
And I think Ymir, the Church of the Walls stuff, I think that's it. There's probably some other things that I'm missing, but I only usually get those on like the third or fourth rewatch and stuff.
Right.
But I'll be rewatching the whole season as a whole, later. Any things you'd like to add?
I was really excited to see that flashback, because that was one of the moments in the manga that I really liked. Unfortunately, there was this one scene in the manga where basically they're fighting the bullies, and it shows Mikasa like flipping one of the bullies over her shoulder.
Oh, like suplexing him?
Yeah, it was just and like slamming him against a wall, and like there's like the like effects of like the wind like whoosh, and it was
Mikasa's strength is a little bit anime-ish. Just saying, like a little bit crazy,
just a little bit. But it was great. So I was very much looking forward to that scene. They didn't do that exact move, but I very much enjoyed that. And the tender discussion afterwards. That was just great. Because okay, here's the thing. When I first watched Attack on Titan, I was very excited when I saw Mikasa's character, because that was actually a kind of character that I had been trying to come up with, but I had never, for like stories and stuff, but I had never been able to figure out how to do it. And I was like, hey, this is a way that they did it, and did it really well. And then episode 6 and 7 came along, and I was just like, oh my gosh. But when I watched more anime, I found out that the whole thing of like, Nissan, like, in love with the brother that's not actually the brother becomes a thing, and it's sort of a trope. But I am so thankful that they don't make that like they don't make it tropey in this, right? I agree.
Yeah, because they still bring it up a little bit.
Yes, but they very much make it like the thing of that they are very much family, and that's sort of the main thing, and then maybe that whole line of who Mikasa's attracted to gets a little bit fuzzy.
When you love someone in a way that is deep compassion for someone, and that connection is really strong, I could see that going to a place because they have grown up together. It makes sense why there would be the occasional attraction stuff,
right?
But it's not in a
Yeah,
it's not in a sexual way in any.
But the
any
point
way
is,
whatsoever.
I'm super glad that they have this scene and that they had it in the manga and that they have it in the anime because it focuses on that idea that they are family.
Right.
I love that.
And family is what makes the stories go round pretty
Exactly.
much. It's really good stuff.
And especially for a character like Mikasa where she doesn't display a whole lot of emotion, and when she does, it tends to be along like a single track. So it's great to get some
variety.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
when you have the character that is the stoic personification of badassery,
right,
and they don't shed tears, and then they just have that moment where they just completely lose it and weep uncontrollably because their brother is found again. Like that moment when she sees Eren come out of the back of the Titan, and she just pulls down and embraces him and hears the heartbeat and just starts weeping. I cannot help but just
so
it's so strong. So I'm hoping we get another powerful reunion. I hope that everything doesn't go perfectly soundly, like immediately everything's solved in an episode or two.
Right.
But I also really hope they don't like kill anyone serious off because I can smell the deaths coming. Like I'm like a Titan on human flesh. I can smell the deaths coming. The plot is just warming us up. It's on its way. It's almost there.
Attack on Titan does like to do that.
Yeah, but I please don't kill off like Mikasa, Eren, or Armin. Anyone else, I'm kind of okay with. I mean,
we'll get over it, is what you're saying. Like,
I mean, eventually. I mean, it's crazy. Even Levi's squad, like, I was okay with them dying the first time, but it was when I was seeing Levi talking with Petra's father afterwards. It was when he goes and he sees all their bodies just beaten and stuff. And that's the kind of stuff that gets me in Attack on Titan. It's not usually the deaths, because the deaths come so quickly, so randomly,
and that's what makes them good. But
it's
then
the character
aftermath.
after effects. Yes. Yep. Oh, they do it so well. All right, guys. Well, this has been a great episode. It's building up for just a fantastic showdown of wills I'm seeing coming up with Eren and the Titan Co. The Teen Titans Co. Oh my gosh. So we'll see you guys next week. Until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.